My first part of my career was when I retired at Mulgrave Mill. Uh, then retirement wasn't for me, so I took on a Certificate 4 in training and assessing. And from that, I passed all that within 6 months, and Dawsons offered me this position here, and I've been here ever since 2013. I think I started here as part-time worker for Dawsons, as a trainer and assessor.
Clive came to Dawsons after a long career at Mulgrave Mill. Clive, can you tell us about what you're doing at Mulgrave Mill?
Around about 38 years I spent at Mulgrave Mill, gathering all this information, and I thought, well, why take this to the grave when I can pass it on to other people? And this has been a pleasure doing this, and I've always been a trainer and assessor along the line, but never so intent as we do here at Dawsons.
So what Clive does for us is he takes people who are looking at prerequisite training, confined space, working at heights. He does the training here in Cairns before they're mobilised out to site, but he also does high-risk training. Clive, can you tell me a little bit about your favourite training?
My favourite training, I should emphasise on dogging. I really like dogging. That's my forte, because that really came into my work at Mulgrave Mill, and that's what I like to pass on, because there's a whole lot of in dogging and rigging. They're part of one, especially when you come to the calculation side, calculating for slings and different loads, techniques and things like that. You're going to have to pass on to other people. The hardest thing about teaching people, I'd say, you have to have people that are willing to learn. That's the main thing. If they have a heartbeat, I say, if they have a heartbeat and a great attitude, I can teach anybody.
So Clive also does teaching out on site for our clients, so he travels regularly for work as well. Clive, what is your best experience travelling for work?
My best experience, I should say, is up at Weeper for Rio Tinto. There we meet people from different walks of life, and I thoroughly enjoy working like this under these conditions, because it comes naturally when I'm out in the sunlight with the people.
So can I ask you about some of the worst experiences you've had in your training career?
Well, I think failing people is very heart-wrenching, because they just haven't gone away and studied. That's the main thing. Study, and from now on in, this is what we're going to be driving home to them, that you have to study. You can't get it any other way but study.
So it's not easy standing up in front of a classroom talking to people.
I found this very difficult at first, Sharon. It was many times I wanted to pack up and leave the site, but then I thought, why? Give it a go, and you never stop wondering why you didn't do it. So I'm here today just as a testimony to this, and I really like training here, and I enjoy intermingling with the staff here as well. They're a wonderful lot of people here, and it's just been a terrific journey here at Dawsons. I don't know how long I'm going to be here, but I'm going to play it 1 year at a time.
You're not going anywhere.